progress, we fake. Neither depth nor meaning. Told we're bleeding. Trained to fall, dissolved it takes us. Dissolved it takes us. Dissolved. Where does the blacklist hide our names? Holy war, holy war. When every nation comes from shame. Holy war, holy war. Where does the blacklist hide our names? Holy war, holy war. When every nation comes from shame. Holy war. While the dollars stack and the days stand still, so isolated. While the dollars stack and the days stand still, so unfulfilled. It's culture, you say, but I won't buy in. It's a war game every day. You won't force me to play. What is the price of our arrogance? Can only take us so far. Where does this compromise leave common sense? Common sense. Where does the blacklist hide our names? Holy war, holy war. When every nation comes from shame. Holy war, holy war. Where does the blacklist hide our names? Holy war, holy war. When every nation comes from shame. Holy war, holy war. No way, sir, can you say enough? All the water's burning. When will they feel it? Through the last days in our bodies. The fact we see is a factory of war and mission, a submission. Burn when the world turns cold. Will we burn when the world turns cold? The one God, dollar bill will nation is eyes and blue skies of death. The land is shackled to disease. This burning season, our last breath. The poisons of capital, gods and men. The apocalypse is a footnote, and the boardrooms recycle back to burn when the world turns cold. Will we burn when the world turns cold? Burn when the world turns cold. Will we burn when the world turns cold? Maybe yours is the vision. Maybe yours is the vision. Maybe yours is the vision now. To get through the crisis, to burn when the world turns cold. Adaptation, regulation, poison bug, fucking soul. Now this is a violence, and these are conditions. From the eyes of life, beyond this breath. Will we burn when the world turns cold? 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 1970s were made in Hong Kong. Millennial noise from the algorithm, paying for culture, paying for it. 2000 online holiday, poverty vision. 90s from Tiananmen Square. 1970s, up peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. We've gotta use our hearts for something. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. We've gotta use our hearts for something. Right now, enemies, a trick of the light. New flags to die for, and new guns to fight. No medicine for the broken tribes. In the ghost of youth, in the ghost of youth, we are trapped, we are haunted. In the ghost of youth, we are trapped, we are haunted. In the ghost of youth, we are trapped, we are suburban young pre-soldiers in the bedroom arcade. Sharp shots, young bodies fall in summer. As young hearts distort, is the distance too much? Is this entertainment? Will we achieve the battlefield reward? The social carrot on the stick, the military's magic trick. Public relations war equations. Too late, operate, oppress, and predate for the super state. But we are not this damage. We are not the sum of our parts. Only targets in your eyes. A new world in our hearts. Only targets in your eyes. Can we level it out work with this glittering protest transformation? This blood chemistry, a love of youth, our weaponization. Can you hear the sound through the fences? Fireworks are consequences. We achieve a battlefield reward. The social carrot on the stick, the military's magic trick. Public relations war equations of hate. A new Norman Rockwell collectible plate. But we are not this damage. We are not the sum of our parts. Only targets in your eyes. A new world in our hearts. Only targets in your eyes. Whoa. We are not this damage. We are not the sum of our parts. Are not this damage. We are not the sum of our parts. We are not this damage. We are not the sum of our parts. Only targets in your eyes. A new world in our hearts. Only targets in your eyes. And the sum of our parts. Only love that you despise. A new world in our hearts. Only targets in your eyes. It's not enough to resist this fear and the social confusion. You're not alone, spending restless nights in American illusion. Song lyrics faded as we hear them, as we hear them. An adolescent time bomb ticking louder, and the teenage decade hypnotizes. Digital warfare, corporate welfare, government lies. Here we sit, unable to think, not to save our lives. Stuck on the station in our confrontations and make the work clock wakes us up to fight the room. Confrontations and make in your beating hearts a sonic boom. work clock wakes us up to find the room. Confrontations ending. In your beating hearts, the sonic boom. Who do we attack and who are we defending? Will we fall for this pain all over again? No shelter from power in this capital. Nothing's left. No rights, no vote, no bullets. The holy war is a minefield wire, and they'll pull it. Scream out if they force this position. Break out. False binary prison. Historical virus of race and land. You don't own nothing. You don't understand. One voice to crack it open. One truth. Another lock is broken. All this before we let them take us. No one did before. The work clock wakes us up to find the room.